Have you ever looked out of an airplane window and noticed all the tiny details and thought, what are they even for? Those little knobs, holes, spirals, and lines are not decoration. They're there for a reason, and some of them could actually save your life. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at a plane the same way again. And trust me, these are things most passengers never notice. See those little shark fin shapes on top of the plane? They're not just for style. They're antennas that bleed off static electricity to keep radios and navigation systems running perfectly. And the little wicks along the wings? They're designed to handle lightning strikes. Planes get zapped more often than you think, but the energy is safely conducted away without harming anyone on board. The design is subtle, almost invisible, but it's critical. Take a closer look at your window next time. There's a tiny pinhole in the glass that balances air pressure between the layers. Without it, windows could fog up or even crack under pressure changes. That tiny detail is literally holding the window together. And while we're at it, notice the grooves above the overhead bins. Those are hidden handrails that flight attendants use during turbulence to keep steady as they move through the cabin. You never notice them, but they're there to protect both the crew and passengers. Check out the spinning spiral on the engine cone. It's not decoration. It's a warning. When it's moving, the engine fan is active and can throw things around if you get too close on the tarmac. That hypnotic swirl is safety in motion. And those white trails behind planes? Ice crystals forming high in the sky from engine exhaust. Contrails. People argue online about all kinds of theories, but science is simple. Temperature, altitude, and humidity create these trails. Knowing this changes the way you look at the sky. There's something you'll never spot but should know about. Air marshals. Armed, trained, blending in with passengers, usually near the cockpit. They board early, carry small bags, avoid alcohol, and are ready to act instantly if a threat appears. You'll never know they're there, and that's the point. They're invisible guardians keeping every flight safe without ever drawing attention. Black boxes are not black. They're bright orange so rescuers can find them after an accident. One records cockpit audio, the other flight data. They can survive fire, impact, and deep water pressure, and they transmit a locator signal for up to 30 days. There are also hooks on the wings for water landings, ropes attached to them, guiding passengers safely onto rescue boats without slipping off wet wings. Life-saving details hidden in plain sight. The triangles on the cabin wall, tiny and black, line up with the wings so crew can monitor control surfaces like flaps and slats. If screens go dark in the cockpit, a crew member crouches down and uses these markers to check for ice or damage. Some window seats are colder because the temperature outside can drop to -140 degrees Fahrenheit. Layer up or grab a blanket from the crew, and you'll be much more comfortable. Even small habits make a big difference. Pilots sleep in hidden compartments on long flights to stay alert, and they eat different meals to avoid simultaneous food poisoning. Lighting in the cabin is not just for ambiance. Advanced LED systems mimic sunrise and sunset to trick your body clock, reducing jet lag on long-haul flights. Seats are sometimes slightly wider or have liftable armrests, adding comfort you might never notice unless you pay attention. Cargo planes like the 747 freighter can swing their nose open to load oversized items. Some of the largest planes ever built, like the Antonov An-225, have carried turbines, cars, and even other aircraft. Tires are inflated to 6 times the pressure of a car tire, and made from conductive rubber so they don't explode under the massive impact of landing at high speed. Engineers have even tested cabins designed to detach and descend safely with parachutes. It's not practical yet, but it shows how far designers will go to keep passengers safe. Flight attendants move through the aisles gripping hidden rails, guiding passengers during turbulence, and monitoring the cabin constantly. Safety and comfort are layered into almost every detail of the plane. Oxygen masks have chemical cores that ignite to provide air for 15 minutes, enough for the pilot to descend to breathable altitudes. Life vests are intuitive. Straps cinch around arms, and they're rated to keep 250-pound adults afloat. Muscle memory beats panic every time. Even your in-flight water might be risky. Tanks are rarely cleaned properly, and bacteria like E. coli have been found. Bottled water is safer, and wiping down tray tables and seat pockets can protect you from germs that are often dirtier than the bathroom. It's small precautions that make a huge difference. The next time you fly, notice the details. The antennas, the wicks, the tiny holes, the spirals, the hidden rails, the secret triangles, and even the color of the black box. Every inch of an airplane has been engineered to keep you safe and comfortable. These details are subtle, hidden, and often unnoticed, but they are essential. If you want to discover every single hidden feature that makes airplanes marvels of safety and engineering, watch the full video. Your perspective on flying will never be the same, and you'll see that even the smallest details can make the biggest difference.